It's going to be an informative video. Let you know what's going on. Things coming up. Number one, there'll be a link in the details. I have a meetup coming up in a few weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Colebrook Campground, Azusa, San Gabriel Mountains, Azusa off Highway 39, Colebrook Campground. It's on a map. All the details are in the video. There'll be a link below. That'll be link number one. Link number two, John Newton, also known as Snap-on John 100, had a video giveaway, and none of the winners claimed their prizes. So he drew again. When he drew again, I won. So I want to thank John for this backpack. It's a day pack, but I'm going to try to turn it into a weekend pack. It's an 18 liter. Unlike the 18 liter Terra Nova I have, unlike the 18 liter REI Flash, this one has side pockets, belt pockets. It's padded shoulder pads, fleece sunglass. Sure, it's heavier, but there's way more details. An expandable thing for your jacket. Thing back here for flashlights, whatever. Some more stuff, maybe a cook kit. That's what I'm thinking. Now I packed my Plasma 15 in here, and it fit along with one of my shelters. All minimalist stuff. But that, I'm going high. I usually go high away from the river when I go real light. Fit my 3 liter Camelback, canteen, and my Nalgene other jar. So I'll be able to hold 3, 4, 5.5 liters. Most weight will be water. So there'll be a link to John's channel down below. John and I have been friends since the beginning. He does fire starting, bow, hand drill. The guy's just a fire master. He's got his own store. There's a link to his store. I'll put a link to his channel, and on his channel you can get a link to his store. Or maybe I'll put a link to his store also. Him and his wife do some pretty cool videos. He does some cool videos on his own. A lot of knife reviews and things. Very informative. He knows what he's doing. He's been out here once. He stayed in Wrightwood, and then they rented a place in Newport Beach, and I met him on Newport Pier. So thank you, John. It's a great pack, and I will put it to use. Now, James Easter Jr., he's the guy that made my bow, my primitive bow. I'll put a link to that down below too. Incredible. This guy is just a master when it comes to woodworking bows, and I don't have too much contact with him anymore. But his father found me on James Easter Sr. on Facebook. When I was on Facebook, I kind of quit, got away from it. It's just, I was just being bombarded with selfies and pass this on, and it turned into something I didn't want to be part of. So I got out of it, and he sent me 2 staves of Osage wood that have been leaning against his barn for 25 years. This is the stuff his son made my bow out of. It's a really good wood, and if you order the staffs, it seems like they're rather expensive, but this staff took probably 15-20 years to grow. They've got to be maintained, watered, checked on, cut, dried, and then if you buy just the staff, he's going to mail it, but he mails it to you. This is heavy stuff. He's got to put it in a PVC tube and mail it. All of that costs, so all of that jacks the price up a little bit, but he's the most reasonable prices there are. And his dad sent me this one and another big Gandalf one. I borrowed a draw knife from my friend Lewis, and I've been working on this one. I'll put a little clip at the end, but this is going to be a really cool staff. Take the place of my trekking poles. I loaned out some more trekking poles and I didn't get them back. I gotta stop loaning gear out. I lose too much gear. But I want to thank James Sr. for this, and James Jr. I'll put a link. If you're looking for a bow or a staff, this guy, if you look on his channel, click on the link and you go through, look at the photos. Down at the bottom it'll say all this different links. You click on pictures of bows or bows for sale, and it'll open up and you can see the different staves. You can see the different stuff, different things that he's made. He's made all kinds of these bows. He really knows what he's doing. So thank you, James. There'll be a link to that. What else? Let's see. Oh yeah. Every year I try to get over to see Craig Dwella, but he's so far over there. My vacation time and the money never seem to coincide, never seem to match up. I either have the money, I don't have the time, or vice versa. Well, this year I don't have any, either one, because my company got bought out and everybody's on pins and needles, and I'm negative 2 hours vacation. But I want to get over there. But I'm thinking, I don't know, what do you guys think of this? I have subscribers all over the US, all over the world, but to have a meetup, I'll be willing to go 2, 3, maybe 4 states, maybe like Wyoming or Yellowstone or you know, over. Maybe some of these people can come over, these people can come down. Maybe we can find one place, and it'd be great to get like a dozen of us, a dozen that would never have met in the world otherwise, and pick a nice hiking place, fishing, something with hiking, fishing, forest, maybe some caving. I don't know. Just in the details down below, in the comments, give me some ideas. Where do you live? Where do some of your subscribers meet? Where do you think that we could meet at, and what we could do? And I'll pick one of these out. I'll make another video with this information, and then other people can jump on board. Within about 3 or 4 videos, we should be able to get something planned out. And by planned out, what I mean is now's the time to do it for spring, for the snow thaw. There's no snow in California. It doesn't snow anymore. It doesn't even rain. So by the time the middle section is thawing out and coming into bloom, and rattlesnakes are coming out, and flowers are blooming, and trout are biting, and bass are biting, and spawning beds and bluegill are hitting. Maybe we can put something together, and boom, 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 just be great if we could meet up, you know. So that's another thing. Oh, and the last thing is I have a lot of projects going on right now. I've got that cow's head, or that deer's head that I found. I've got the dragon's head that I found. I've got 2 wind chimes going. I've got a snake going. I've got the pirate going. I've got oh, an Indian head. The Indian head is coming out incredible, I think. Let's see what else. At the meetup, all the details are going to be down below, but I'm going to bring a set of horseshoes. Horseshoes. There's barbecues. There's fire pits. Yes, you can use them. It's a paid campsite. There's a host, and if you have the parking pass, yearly parking pass, you get a discount, or the day pass, you get a discount. The yearly one is just the way to go, though. Why pay $5 for one day when you can pay $30, get the entire year? Then at the same time, you tell them I want the extra vehicle, pay $5 more, $35, I believe, and you get 2 yearly passes, 2 for $35, and then you have 2. But you get those REI, Big 5, Ranger Station. But I hope somebody can, one of you guys, 2 of you guys, 3 of you guys can make it there Friday night, Colbert Campground, as you're going in, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, or the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The corner, anywhere around there, grab 3 conjoining campgrounds. Each campground can have 3 or 4 tents. Each campground holds 2 cars. There's an overflow right down the road. You can have some tents set up, and I will bring my truck tent. That's 2 more people, and we can have a great time. Bring whatever food you want to cook. I'll be there Saturday morning. It's first come, first serve at that campground, so if we don't get that, I do have an alternative. If we don't get situated there, there is an alternative. But I don't want to say the alternative because I want to focus on that one. But it's not far. And I think that's it. So, see you at Colebrook. This is a piece of Osage orange. It came to me from a bow maker, bowyer, named James Easter Jr. His father found me on Facebook and sent me this. James Easter Jr. made me a bow. Put a link to that bow in the bottom in the details. But his father sent me 2 pieces of Osage, and you can see by the stuff here, I've been working on it a little bit with this draw knife that a friend of mine loaned me, Lewis. And I'm making not a bow, but I'm making a walking staff. This stuff has been sitting up against his barn for 25 years. This stuff is hard as a rock. It's got a few splits, but I could bang this thing on a rock and it's solid. I don't have a vise or anything, so what I did is lean it up against a pear tree here. I held it with my legs and my knees like this and just roughed it out. Trying to stay with the grain. I've got all the outer shell off of it, all the real rough stuff in the bark, and now I'm going to finish it up. But if you're in the market for some Osage orange, I'll put a link to James Easter Jr.'s link below. He makes customized walking staffs to any size you want, within reason. And he'll sell just the staff. They grow the Osage on his father's farm, or he will work it for you. If you're new to this, it's hard work. If you're new to this Osage, you're gonna wonder, why is it so expensive? This wood is heavy. If you're gonna order a piece undone, he's got to cut it, he dries them. I think an average staff this size is 15 to 20 years old tree, I believe. And it's heavy, quite heavy, and he puts it in a PVC pipe with caps and he mails it to you. All of that cost, the growing of it, the maintaining it, the watering it, the cutting it, the drawing it, the mailing it, the shipping it, the PVC pipe. So you can see his prices are within reason. You can check around anywhere on the internet. He is well within reason. Now he works the bows. James is excellent. He does work. You can look on his site and see some of his bows, and you can see mine. He made mine. It's a longbow, primitive longbow. I believe it's 62 inches, but it's got snakes. It's got snakeskin binding on the outer, leather wrapped, ironwood at the tips. It's just a work of art. He even made the string. It is a total work of art. I've been shooting it now for a few years. I really enjoy it. It's a great bow. You see it's orange. The outside of it looks just like, almost like this. It's a lot of work, and a bow takes him about 4 months, I believe, 4 months to make. It is a lot of work, and the craftsmanship that goes into it's incredible. So all of his prices are within reason. He does excellent work. So I want to thank his father for mailing me these. He mailed me another piece too, a big 6-foot piece of Gandalf hiking stick. I'll work on that later. I'm going to make myself a little bench vise. But this is well underway. And I want to thank James Easter Jr. and Sr. And there's a link to his site underneath, or his email underneath in the details. You can look on there and see the different bows. And there's another link that goes to one of my videos showing the bow he made, so you can see the craftsmanship he does. So check him out. If you're looking for a hiking staff, This still has a lot of work to do, but you can see it's really cool wood. It's like iron, but just a brick. This is the stuff bows are made out of. So this one's got a natural following the grain here. It's got a knot. It's gonna be perfect for hiking, for crossing rivers and such. So check out his website, please, and thanks again. Thanks for watching.